Yeah, it has been a great Sunday, and we heard Pastor Kasozi Jackson, our youth pastor at Seguku Worship Center today, preaching a very strong sermon unto spirituality and keeping in touch with the Spirit of God and the anointing that keeps us healthy in fellowships today. We thank you, Pastor Jackson, and you've made such a great teaching to us. But the far this messing hood is gone into theft. It is gone bad, and it is now crazy, so much that whoever finishes his robbery at Seguku Worship Center, you people who know Seguku Worship Center is the main church of Yesu Akwagala holdings. I'll call them holdings because they are now big in number. Yes. So here in Seguku Worship Center, it is the main cathedral of Yesu Akwagala churches. There are over 300 churches, but Seguku Worship Center is the head of them all. So as Stephen Mayanja Damulila's friends are called to be part of the staff at Yesu Akwagala Worship Center, Seguku, the guys who come along, called by Stephen Damulira Mayanja, they come, rob, and go. We had another guy called, a former soldier called Chiria, a man who was also a minister at Trumpet Center Church, who was also a minister at Prayer Mountain Altar Place. This gentleman also came along as a pastor at Seguku Worship Center. After a time, he left with our welfares. We've seen Damulira Mayanja's family, which is not Christian family, but his biological family, also come, take our welfares, and never come again. We've seen different women from different ministries come on Damulira Stephen's behalf, run away with our welfares. We've seen their children's friends also come along to church, run away with our welfares. How come we are the people to be tormented at Yesu Akwagala? Why do we have to be tormented this hard at Yesu Akwagala? Because we've been there building it with a heart of ownership. That's why we've talked and we've made sure we inform the world how we've been dealing into persons, and we've made sure that we are informing the world that we respect Stephen, but we cannot accept Stephen destroy our relationships we've made under his holdings. This is Yesu Akwagala is Damulira Stephen's holdings. Damulira Stephen Mayanja and the Don Rockefeller of Washington, D.C., United States of America. They are their holdings. Damulira has made this into the Donny's funds. If Damulira Mayanja chooses to harass us because he's got a big family, he's got great friends, he's got badass friends, we cannot give it in. I am not giving in any of what they have stolen from me like they think. It is my right to claim a gun, protect my life. So allow me to denounce a man like Kayanja and Jessica of Miracle Cathedral, David Easterly, because these guys I'm gonna talk about now, they sound in the same caliber. They sound in the same capacity to me. They sound in the same caliber to me. I look at them all as well-off people, richer than me, rich men and women. If these guys choose to obtain my property and destroy my relationship with my friends I have made for years, I also can't accept. I am not gonna be intimidated by any lady who thought is gonna rape boys in church, use sex to everybody, use sex to every man, use sex to every boy, use sex to every woman. I can't accept. Me, I cannot be treated as someone who cannot protect or defend himself. As you view me, get it from me. I am someone who can protect himself, who can defend himself. I am someone who can fight for my right. I am someone who's got children out of my back spine. I appeal to the world. I am someone who can defend myself. That's why they rob from me and run away. Lisa never even took a minute when he heard me talk about her rapism and her druggery character and rapism character. She just ran away. If I'm that weak that I cannot defend myself, why are they running? I appeal to the world that I have denounced men who sound to me rich. Kayanja, Robert and Jessica Kayanja can't steal my genes and pray so much. It is idiocy, and big idiots can accept Robert. Speak to them, tell them he's nonsense to full 100, because I am sure his cocaine habit and his drunkenness of alcohol and his homosexuality, his sex perversity in Kayanja Robert, sex perversity, druggish attitudes and gayism manners have caused him to cause much trouble in church, and much calamity is caused upon people. It is my request upon the missionary society of the world. It is my request upon the Pentecostal caucus, Pentecostal management teams of the United States of America. I appeal to the U.S. Navy SEAL. I appeal to the Britain royal family. I appeal to the United Nations Human Rights Assemblies. I appeal to the world as large that what this drugged hood and gayism hood and theft hood has done here in Uganda, East Africa, it is more harm than good. I appeal to the world that it is my responsibility to protect my rights here in Africa, live happier within the relationships we've created along our living. That's how we manage them. If we keep quiet, as Easterly David thinks in his stupidity. Because what makes me call David Easterly a prophet in Seattle, a staff of Philadelphia Church, an idiot and a drug user? He harassed Tendo bad sexually, showed Tendo how cocaine is not a drug but an anxiety measure. What did the cock do to his anxiety? You see, his cocaine habit did not help him anyway in his anxiety. He again went on to steal our property. He again went on to harass Tendo bad. What did Gary help us as he took cocaine here in Uganda? He became more anxious even to rape a girl kid. You see me? What did cock help Lisa? His anxiety status or state. Cocaine did not help Lisa Nivata. Nivata's cocaine state did not help his anxiety state. But he again went on to take cocaine, rape a kid. Here, what does cocaine help them? Does cocaine help their anxiety status? They still remain anxious to kill man. They still remain anxious to cause havoc under honorable, peaceful environments. They still cause more trouble on earth today. I appeal to the United States government that we are not defenseless. I am not a defenseless man. I can't be intimidated by hopeless, silly whites dragged up like David Easterly and the daughter Brenda Vos. They will not intimidate me. They cannot intimidate me. I am not defenseless. I can defend myself. That's why they just run up and down, hide away. They come in Africa, they hide in houses. They hear us talk, they run out back in America. That's what Steve does. It is all crazy. Here, what missionaries who are dragged, who are already part of homosexuality and cocaine dealing and dragging up, what they have done here, it is more harmful than good. We've called the United Nations to intervene. We've called the pastors' management team of the United States of America to come intervene, because it's we, US people here, messing up and stealing money, denying people rights to feed. It is also used by people who have obtained by false pretense our welfares. It's the main reason why they have stolen our property. They do not want us to feed right healthy nutrients to us. What is man? What is man who God cares about like he cares about all of us all? He cares upon you, the Mesa, Easterly, and he cares about me, a peaceful man. Good. I am not to hurt you. I am not to abuse you, Mr. David. I am not to abuse your daughter. I am to say what you really are. You better don't think I'm defenseless. No way. If Stephen Damulira Mayanja has got no right to obtain my property sent through him, how dare do anybody think Kasozi Robert has a right to obtain my property? It is so much crazy if anyone thinks any pastor has a right to take what belongs to other guys in church. The more these spiritual leaders into Pentecostal movements gonna behave crazy, the more they gonna show up crazy, the more they gonna act crazy. This drug, if this drug is taken by any man, any person, any man, any woman, if any person takes, if anyone takes cocaine, will never have any sense of humor, will never think of anything humanly sensible. Come on, man. Cocaine is not for human use. If anybody takes cocaine, drugs, will never have a heart for anybody again, but only those who do it and himself or herself. And the far cocaine is introduced in Africa by missionaries and pastors like Kayanja Robert, and the daughters and the son and the wife, they all here dealing in cocaine, drugs and robbery, because they have caused big complications in church business. So they think they will end their mess by killing us, messing us up, anger us to nothing. I appeal to the world responsible. I am not that defenseless. I can defend myself with my hands. I don't want anybody to intimidate me. I can defend myself. If anybody thinks he can intimidate me in America, hell on you. Hell on you, Josh. You are a bloody fool to tell Vincent Musisi steal our property because he's been in America. You are such an idiot. I appeal to those guys responsible. I appeal to warmth that guys have taken in themselves to share our property here and mess us up bad. Better listen to us and intervene. Help us, because we are denied all what Ron DeVoe, the late, said, and we are oppressed the more here in the mission Yukon, as we are left under warmth. We are denied anything Ron DeVoe, the late, said here in the mission Yukon. What's going on? We are oppressed bad. We are placed down bad. What we see, it is only gay people and drugged people acceptable here in the mission Yukon. Very many men have come from America to take our property and take our money sent from home. A man like Bob, a brother to the late Ron DeVoe, a man like Jack Hartman, the park boy Ron picked in the park. He also obtained our welfare's ran with the money to become a punk in Seattle, Washington. It is my humble calling to the United States government and the Britain royal family to stand on my behalf. Let the Reserve Bank of America get out my money, give it to me, buy my property, give it to me, because we pay taxes to each and every parcel they steal here at the US Embassy. It is we who pay taxes for it in America. Thank you very much. Thank you.